Hello, fellow entrepreneurs. Hope the day is going well. It is Friday, January 10th. Here in Georgia, it is snowing, believe it or not. So I figured it'd be a good time to make a little quick episode on our 2 cents. I am your host, Mark Little. Welcome to Diversified Funding Services. On today's episode, I want to talk about what does working out in a gym have to do with AR management. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to throw some common sense at you, see if it makes sense for you. Here we go. All right. When I started Diversified Funding back in 1998 as a young little buck out there trying to build my entrepreneurial dream, and I became a factoring broker. Man, oh man, 27 years later, lots of changes, learned a lot, experienced a lot, like we all do. Being in business is not easy. If it was, everybody would do it. As we develop our business and our knowledge and our skill sets, we start being able to identify what we're good at, what we're not good at. But like you all know, all companies are built off of its team, its talent, its employees, its partners. And what we've noticed most being involved in the factoring business is the importance of what comes with factoring. It's not just getting the money, it's the back office support. It's having that business side that represents your business on managing your AR. Doing it properly as a factor when you're doing verification calls and you're following up with our clients' customers, it needs to be done with a gentle touch. And we take pride in doing that with being an extension of that company, being that really customer service support. Managing AR is such a crucial side of business, and I think it's overlooked a lot. A lot of people go into business for themselves to provide a product or a service, and obviously we're talking about B2B services and products. And you go about building your business. Sales are great and fantastic, but you start drowning on lack of working capital. So the question is, what does working out in a gym have to do with AR management? Let me tell you. It's the basic fundamentals. You join a gym. The gym represents your business. You go in there and you're working out and you're lifting weights, you're doing cardio and you're doing all those things. But if you're lacking the basic nutrition, your diet and nutrition, then all that work in vain in the gym, you're working against yourself. So you don't even know what kind of results you could be getting if you paid attention to that diet and nutrition. I guess I use that example for back in my younger days. I was a bodybuilder. I mean, that was my life. 8 solid years, 6 days a week, set my watch every 2.5 hours I'm eating. You could put anything in front of me that was not nutritious, and I had no desire for it because I was working so hard in the gym and I didn't want to affect those results. So the same thing, I want you to put your cap on and think about your business being that gym. Are you eating right? Are you managing your receivables? Is there a program in place, a protocol in place? Look, technology is fantastic. We all love and are embracing technology. It makes life a lot easier. It makes business be more productive and efficient. But what's lacking in something that AI and technology will never replace is the importance of human to human contact and relationships. And that's what makes specializing in AR management that key step, is building the relationships with your customers, with the right people in the payables department. And it happens on the front end. It happens on the initial phase of sending those invoices. of making the customer service call and going, hey, Susie, are you happy with the product or the service? Yes. Any issues? Anything we need to correct? No. All right. And you just follow up in a timely manner. If you've got 30-day terms, 45-day terms, you've agreed upon that, is making those follow-up calls of, a day or two before invoices are due and go, hey, Susie, just checking in on invoice 134. Everything doing good? Yep. Slated. It's in the queue to get sent out tomorrow. So the point being is, if you're not managing your AR, if you're not focusing on your AR, and you get so busy spinning plates, juggling balls, running your business, and before you know it, payrolls due, whatever bills are due yourself, and you realize that, man, if I just could get paid on those outstanding receivables, especially the ones that are past due, I'm having a hard time getting that done. So in essence, in a nutshell, that's the simplicity of managing your AR. Every business needs to pay attention to that. It comes a point in time to where businesses do drown on their own growth. And if you get those fundamentals in place and you've got a good AR turn management system going, then your cash flow is going to be strong. Then you can make the decision on what types of working capital you may need. Because a lot of businesses are making unwise choices because they're backed into a corner. Money's outstanding. They're needing the money to come in, and they're making sometimes poor decisions on financial products that they're taking, especially if it's a quick fix. And then all of a sudden they realize that they're overextended. But that's my suggestion and advice today. If you do not have an AR management system in place, I suggest you get one set up. If you'd like to talk to us about outsourcing that, we love to serve your company and see if we can't improve your AR management and improve your cash flow. And from one business owner to another, your quality of life will even be better because we're taking some of those pressures off. If you are looking into hiring an accounts receivable manager and you've done some research, you're looking at $75,000 up to $125,000 for an employee to come and fulfill that role, along with the other things that come with an employee. Doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be the right fit either. We've got over a combined 45 years of experience in factoring, so we do nothing but manage and focus on AR. That's what we do. That's what we know. And so we would love for you to reach out. Let's have a conversation. If you've got some pain points out there with your receivables and you look at your aging report and it's not looking too good and it's not making you happy, give us a call. Let's talk and see if we can't develop a program, get you a proposal to make it worthwhile for us to have the honor to serve your business, take some pressure off you, and have a fantastic 2025 coming up. Mark Little, Diversified Funding Services. Look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to serving your company. And until then, we'll catch you on the next episode.